All right, friends, welcome to the Sun Salutations Equinox kickoff ceremony and practice. So we have the crew here in person, and then we've got quite the virtual crowd going on. So whether you're here now live or in the future or at some other date for whatever reason, I welcome you and I appreciate you. My name is Nicholas, and I'm so glad you're here. So just to give you a breakdown, we're going to do a little bit of a ceremony for the equinox. And then we're going to have just a typical practice for us. This is a hot room. So if you notice people sweating profusely, that's because it's close to 100 degrees in here. It's a good thing. That's why they're all here, right? So speaking of the sun, all right, so throughout the practice, I will be talking about the equinox and what that all means in relation to what we're doing, especially with regards to the sun salutations. But without further ado, I will get us started. So I'll probably be in and out of frame. I will try to stay as close to the camera as possible so you guys can hear me well throughout the practice. So everybody come to a nice, tall, seated position, hands resting in a comfortable place on your knees or somewhere nearby. Easy breathing in and out through the nose. The eyes can close. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine yourself lighting a flame. If you're in the virtual world, perhaps you actually do light a flame or light a candle or incense. And I want you to imagine that particular flame, that particular burning object is a single point of awareness, a single point of focus of your mind, of your incoming spring, and just life in general, something that you would like to manifest from nothing to existence. So light that flame, and I will do the same. The little Buddha that I found, and I didn't know when I was ever going to burn it, so I will tell you my intention once it's lit. So now as you continue to breathe, try to even out the inhales and the exhales. Equal breath in to equal breath out. If you need to count to make that happen, please do so. Try to relax your shoulders, relax all of the body that's not involved in breathing right now or sitting up straight. So the single intention that I set for us as a class, now and in the future, is to be able to manifest all that we wish to bring into existence in our life. I want to hold the space for this class and for this group to be able to manifest that which they desire, whatever that may be. And that in the dawning of longer days, which has already started at 1:33 this afternoon or 11:33 this morning. And as those days continue to lengthen, that whatever it is you are trying to manifest in your life does have more energy and backing to make that happen. So take it back to your breath. Easy breathing in and out through the nose. The equinox brings ideas of equanimity, of equal, of balance. So as you're balancing your breath, you're imitating or reflecting that equal amount of sunlight on both hemispheres. So it is the spring equinox here in North America, but in South America, or the southern hemisphere, they are doing the fall equinox or the autumnal equinox. But the interesting thing is that it's happening at the same time, right? All seasons that can happen on the planet are happening at the same time, just not in the same places. They're separated by space. based on the angle their angle to the sun to which they're aimed. And so I want you to think about that flame again, either that you lit or that we as a group have lit, and how that illuminates various parts of your life, and how you can have different seasons in different areas in your life based on the light or the luminosity given by that attention. Imagine what is possible when you are so connected to your body that you know every single thing that you need at any given moment, any time of day, and you're able to receive it and or give it so that you can stay in equanimity at all times. My friends, let us still keep that equal breath in and out, but take bigger breaths. So longer breath in, followed by a longer breath out. Continuing to breathe more deeply, filling the lungs all the way to the top, but equaling the exhale just as much. And then let us breathe deeply, fill the lungs all the way to the top. Hold full this time. Stretch it through the crown. Hands are on the knees. Exhale, rock back into seated cat. Round and roll back. Hang off the knees, chin to chest. Pull this front side in, stretch the back side out, chin to chest, hang heavy. Stay here, maybe you rock side to side, maybe you roll your neck and collarbone. And then let us inhale, slowly rock forward, cross the sit, bring the heart to the front, shoulders broad and back, chest lifted, chin lifted, seated, cow. Maybe you sway side to side, maybe you roll your neck again. Let's take one more exhale, seated cat, round and roll back, hang back. And then inhale to the front. Big full lungs. On the exhale, let it take you to the right, clockwise, seated circle. So I want you to think about the revolution, the spinning of the world on its own axis, and then in relation to the axis of the sun. I want you to match your breath to the front to your breath to the back. So inhale forward, exhale back, or exhale forward, inhale back. Whatever seems natural to you, let that manifest. Notice how as you're moving, that 1 inch to one direction changes you on your axis. And these subtle changes are what influence all of your experiences in life. In yoga and Ayurveda, we talk about the chitta, the heart mind. This is how we interact with the world. It's the window through which we look through. If we were talking about rose-colored glasses, that is what would be rose-colored. Circle around one more time, come to stop tall and long through the spine. Take that deep belly breath in, fill the lungs. Exhaling left, rock back, and move in a counterclockwise motion. So think about glasses that you've worn at the beach and they get smudges of sunscreen on them. It distorts how you see the world, right? Sometimes it makes it look really cool, but sometimes it can really distort what you're seeing. In a world like that, perhaps seeing a rope might look like you just saw a snake and cause you fright when all you saw was a rope. So we clean these glasses, we clean this chitta, the heart mind, so that we can see and perceive properly, so that we're seeing out and receiving in just as well. And others, too, can receive our light that we're shining well. That there's no miscommunication, no conflict, no tension. Circle one more time. Remain to stop tall and long through the spine. Take that deep belly breath in, fill your lungs nice and full, stretch to the top. As you exhale, slowly allow the eyes to open, bringing the awareness back into the space. Give yourself just a moment to connect back to that flame that you lit in your mind or in real life. And then let us twist. Inhale, arms up overhead. Shoulders are down, fingers reach high, and then exhale, turn to the right side. Right hand base the spine, left hand on the right knee. Turn, twist, and look over your shoulder. Keep the collarbone down. Stretch up through the crown. Still turning, inhale, stretch you to the ceiling. Exhales, look around a little bit further behind you. Parshvodrishti, if you will. Side gazing. One more breath here. And then release, face forward. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale, turn to the left. Left hand base the spine, right hand on the left knee. An inner light of awareness shining through. And as we wax on and wax off, cleaning the chitta so that we may see and be seen well. And then release, face forward. Rock over the knees or swing them out to the side. Bring yourself to tabletop. Palms are below shoulders, knees are below the hips. Take a few sways. Wagging of the tail, neck, shoulders, hips. And then find stillness. Knees are below hips, tops of the feet pressing on the floor. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. And then nice tabletop, nice and steady. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cat spine, belly pulls in, spine rounds towards the ceiling. Tailbone under, chin under, eyes are open. Look at your. And then inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, shoulders slide back, chest and eyes lift to the sky, full lungs out. Exhale, cat, belly in, spine rounds. So let me hold you back. If there's any other intuitive movements that make sense, please do that. And then inhale, cow, tailbone up, belly drop, shoulders back, chest up, full lungs. Take your time as you exhale, slowly move back into a child's pose. Spine is long, knees can separate as much as needed. Chest and brow can make their way to the floor. Maybe rock your brow side to side, massaging any tension that may have built up in the forehead. Easy breathing. And think about what that means to you. Many people love this time of year because the days get longer, because summer is right around the corner, because spring is about to pop and bring new life, rejuvenation. But we wouldn't have this season to enjoy were it not for the moment before it that allows us to recognize it as spring, right? It wouldn't be spring, wouldn't be equinox if there wasn't shorter days in the first place. So what appreciation can you bring to what has passed and still be excited for what is to come? Take a moment, slide our hands back by our feet. Let's do a traditional child's pose, palms are faced up. If this feels good and you'd like a little bit more, you could clasp your hands over your lower back. Just rest them on the lower back. If that feels good and you'd like more, you can clasp the hands and then take them to the ceiling. Choose what works for you. There is not a right way to do this. Only what makes you feel good. So I chose the candle that I did because it symbolizes abundance, wealth, and fortitude, which is what I want to share with all of you. You can gain that and glean that from being life. Shun. The sun gives so freely to us. So how about you receive freely of the gifts that can be gained by opening yourself to sun salutations. Release your hands back to the floor. Slide them forward until you can push up into a tabletop. Find that nice, strong tabletop position. Tabletop side plank. Dial your right foot to the right off the mat. Left hip and shoulders stack on top. Reach the left arm to the sky. Allow that arm to fall behind you to help open up your chest a little bit. Make sure that the hips are pushing forward so that you have space to really open up. Those of you who wish to float the left leg, you're welcome to. We gently bring it back down. Decompress a little bit in your tabletop. Maybe wag your tail, move your shoulders. Find that stable position again. And then dial the left foot, stack the right side on top, and reach up. Those of you who want to float, further, please go. And then gently bring it back down. Decompress in the tabletop. And then find stillness. Make it steady. You can make sure your hands are no wider than your shoulders spread. Go really wide shoulders. All right, friends. Lift your toes, float your knees an inch off the floor, maybe two. Just hang here. Keep your core engaged. Feel the legs firing up. Feel the core firing up. Keep the hands spread nice and wide. The knees are floating. On your exhale, find down dog. Hips go up. Chest folds towards your thighs. So you may not need to straighten your legs all the way, right? You might keep more bend in the knees so that you can get that straight spine, which is what we're looking for. Now, inhale, rock forward. Find that floating tabletop again. The knees will bend and float over the floor. Arms are still engaged. Core is up and in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Find floating tabletop. Gently lower the knees down. Spread them wide. Sit back into child pose one last time. All right, my friends, inhale, tabletop. Like your toes, exhale, float into the floating table. So I want you to imagine heat building up in your muscles as the sun becoming longer days, becoming that summer within the muscles, that season really starting to take hold in the landscape that is your body. 3, 2, exhale, down dog, hips go up, chest folds toward your thighs. Feel the relief and the new adventure with new activations through the legs and connective tissue. Slow and steady here. Inhale, rock forward on the toes, bend the knees, easy step to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need. Walk your feet to your hands, hang light over the legs. You can reach up and grab your elbows. Some of you might feel more comfortable clasping your hands over your lower back and dropping the arms forward, perhaps. And then release the fingertips to the floor, pull the front side in, slowly roll up in a ragdoll style. Take your time, fill in the lungs. Shoulders come up, over, and down. Maybe you're rolling forward, maybe you're rolling back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Pour my yellow tank top so I can be the sunshine in your life today. Heels and toes are touching. My friends, let's do half moon because you can't really have the sunshine without the moon either. Bring the hands up, interlace all 10 fingers, flip and press the palms to the ceiling, stretch up, reach right and reach left. Right and left and right and left. Feel the opening on the opposite side as you reach to the other side of the room. Find stillness in the center. Flip your palms over. Find pistol grip. Pistol grip looks like this. Fingers crossed. Pointer fingers out. All right, my friends. Eyes find a point in front of you to focus. Reach from your rib cage. Inhale, stretch up. Pause, not your shoulders. Reach from your rib cage. Inhale, up. Inhale, up. Exhale, gently reach to the right. Slowly go over to the right side of the room. Imagine if you were dragging your fingers across the ceiling as you reach to the other side. Feel the stretch on the left side rib cage. Almost like you were getting ready to do synchronized swimming and dive off the side of the pool in. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Some people. Feeling that stretch, feeling that heat in the body building up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring it center. Pause just for a moment. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, reach to the left side. Come up, out, and over. Big length on the left-hand side of the body. A big length on the right-hand side of the body. Excuse me. You actually still are lengthening on the left side, but the majority of the length is coming from the right side. Right? We don't want to compress the left side. We want to stretch. It'll make more sense when we're doing our backward bending. And then inhale, bring it center, pause. All right, my friends, you can drop your head back, shake a yes, shake a no. We're going to stretch on the front side of the body. Inhale, reach from your rib cage, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach again. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach, and then start to touch ceiling one dot at a time, or reach for the back wall. Stretching up, stretching over, opening the front side, still stretching the back side. Right? We call this backward bending, but I like to call it backward stretching. Reach for the back wall, stretch. Now I'm going to incorporate one from sun salutations. Inhale, back to center, up top. Take it from pistol grip to just hook thumbs, palms are out and open. Fingers together. Now from here, I want you to bend your elbows, bring your thumbs down and touch your third eye. Also as your Anjali chakra. So my friends, I want you to then extend the arm back up and then reach for the back wall. Eyes gaze up past your thumb. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, fold all the way down. Your hands get down to the floor, yoga boogie. Yoga boogie, you can squat, pedal the heels, move it around. All right, friends, find stillness. So your choice, whether you do variation 1 or variation 2. Variation 1, we're going to have our feet together. Rock forward, scoop your heels up with your palms. Pinkies touch underneath of the heels. Wrists behind ankles. Forearms behind calves. If you're doing the other variation, measure 2 fists in between your feet. Lift your toes and tuck your hands from the front all the way underneath of your foot. The whole hand should line up with the whole foot. Regardless of which one you're doing, inhale, hips lift to the ceiling. Exhale, push your knees back. And then release your hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift, hold, look forward, forward, forward. Roll reggae. Exhale, fold, right leg steps back, find runner's lunge. Hold here, sink the hips low, rise to your fingertips, roll your shoulders back, look to the front of the room. This is just a sneak peek into sun salutations, friends. So step the left leg back into down dog. Now inhale, rock forward, find a high hollow plank. Bend your elbows, lower down halfway. Push forward and through, come up. Find upward facing dog or high cobra. High cobra, legs are on the ground. Upward facing dog, thighs are floating. Now tuck your toes, exhale, down dog again. Like I said, this is just a little soiree, a little tidbit into it. Now, inhale, left leg, and exhale, sweep it to the front of your mat. Find that runner's lunge again. Pause just for that moment. Then inhale, right foot steps to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop the belly. Maybe you bend the knees, maybe not. Sweep the arms up and around overhead. Bring those palms together. Bend at 90 degrees. Thumb touches the forehead. Inhale, extend the arm. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, left leg step to the back of the mat. We're in that runner's lunge, shifting slow, floating to your fingertips, roll your shoulders back. This is simultaneous. You're going to plant the hands and step back into down dog, right leg steps back. Now inhale, rock forward again into plank. Hitch forward, bend those elbows halfway so they come to roughly 90 degrees. Push forward, come through and up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. High cobra, tuck your toes, exhale, down dog. Now, inhale, right leg. Just as quickly, exhale, sweep it to the front. Find that runner's lunge. Inhale, push off with the left leg. Exhale, fold at the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop the belly, circle the arms around, reach up, lift up, look up, palms come together, crawl into your heart. Hands to the side and down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You can grab a sip of water right now. If you don't need one, no worries. Ready, come to stand at the top of the mat again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Eagle. Exhale, right arm. The right arm twists underneath of the left, cross the elbows. Palms come together, thumbs face nose. On your next exhale, sit down nice and low. Pause. Shift the weight to the left leg. Inhale, right leg floats over. Exhale, wrap it high and tight. Wrap it around. Inhale and wrap and wind. Big reach high. On your exhale, left arm swings under right. On your next exhale, sit down low. Shift the weight to the right leg. Left leg lifts up, floats over on the inhale. Exhale, wrap it high and tight. If it becomes available, the big toe hooks behind the Achilles. Sit the shoulders back, sit the hips down. Inhale and wrap and wind. Big reach tall. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, fold, step or jump, find plank. So if you need to do tabletop side plank again, please put your knees down. Otherwise, step your right foot to the center, roll onto that side of the foot, left side stacks. Spread your arms apart, relax your collarbones. Reach the arms wide. And then gently bring it back to plank. Fold. And then left side. So left side comes to the bottom. You roll to the left side of the foot. Right side stacks on top. Reach for the ceiling. And then bring it back to plank. Pause. No matter where you're at, inhale, pitch forward. Exhale, bend the elbows halfway. Hold. Keep the elbows pressed against your side. Inhale, push up and through. Exhale, find your downward facing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Try to find that equanimity in breath. Equal in, equal out, no matter how intense. All right, my friends, inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Layers of intensity as options. Bend the knee, scorpion's tail. If you want to flip dog, you can keep traveling until you're on the other side. Very nice. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot comes forward. Find warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Left foot dials down, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Keep your hips low. Push your feet apart. Still trying to touch the ceiling as you do. On your exhale, clasp your hands together behind you. Pause. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open your chest, pull the collarbones down, bring the knuckles down. Take this moment and savor proud warrior. This is a presentation of your heart, of your fullness to the world. If and when you're ready, you can tuck your chin and you can bow into humble warrior if that makes sense. Inhale, find warrior one. Exhale, hold, stay here. All right, listen carefully. Exhale, fold, frame your right foot to three-legged dog, shoot it right up and back. Bend the knee, scorpion's tail. If you wanted a flip dog, you can take it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, place that foot down. You can bring your knees down for a child's pose. It's not whether you can weather all the things that come at you. It's can you take the time that you need so that you're caring for yourself during the weathering of these things. And you shine the light for yourself so that you can see the end of the tunnel. And then inhale, tabletop, exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. You can bend the knee, scorpion's tail. Options to continue taking it around. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge, set up your warrior one. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Hips sitting down. All right, friends, take that moment, clasp the hands behind you, squeeze and open the chest. On your exhale, tuck the chin and round down. You can just keep your chin tucked, or you can roll until you're bowed with your forehead towards your ankle. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. On your exhale, fold, frame the left foot. Right leg, or left leg, excuse me, shoots the three-legged dog. Take it up. Bend the knee, scorpion tail. Option to flip the dog. And then inhale, flip it back over. Bring the knee down. Find down dog, and then find a child's pose if you need it. You should probably be needing one by now. Apologize for camera issues. We were losing our height. All right, friends. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Mountain climbers. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. You rock forward. You arch the spine like a cat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Shift forward, more of a plank position. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee crosses to the left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Hold. Think about placing your foot down in the center of your mat. So extend your leg until the right foot is down. Dial your left heel to the floor. Bring your palms together. Forehead should be close to your knee. Make sure that left foot is turned enough that it's mostly facing front. Palms come together. Inhale, slowly roll up to the top. Pause. Right. All right, friends. So we're going to quarter turn to the left. So you're facing here, the front wall. You guys are going to be facing to the side of your mat. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Heel toe your feet out wide. Inhale, stretch it through your crown. Exhale, fold forward. Try to keep the weight forward on the balls of the feet, lowering down. Hands can tuck underneath of the heels, the foot, or they can come to the floor below the shoulders or out forward into a wide-legged down. Inhale, 5-point posture. Make sure the sides of your feet line up with your wrists. Lift only your right toes, pivot on the heel, turn it to the front of the room. Exhale, sit into warrior two. So your torso is facing left, but your chin is at your right shoulder facing the front of the room. Inhale, flip your palms. Exhale, Bikram's triangle. Hook your elbow to your knee. Left arm stretches to the sky. Try to touch your big toe and the ceiling at the same time. Inhale, dancing warrior. Come up through warrior two. Left arm sweeps around the lower back. Right arm reaches to the sky, still in a lunge position as you do so. On your exhale, find warrior two. Inhale, flip your palms. Exhale, Bikram's triangle. Option to bind. To bind, you would take the left arm up and around the lower back. Maybe you do the half bind. Maybe you do the full bind by clasping the hands behind the thigh. Undo your bind. Inhale, dancing warrior. Left arm around the lower back, right arm up. All right, we're gonna take it back from where we came. Find warrior two. Now straighten your right leg, find 5-point posture. Heel toe your feet back together a little bit. Arms come together overhead. Lift all 10 toes. So you're pivoting to the right, but bringing your left side around. So you're facing in front of the room. Inhale, stretch tall. Scoop your tailbone under. Tuck everything under your rib cage, chin to your chest, and then dive down as you empty your lungs. Forehead can come back to your knee. Hands can separate on the floor for balance and stability. Doesn't have to be pretty. You could bend the front knee to place your forehead on it. All right, friend. So I want you to walk your hands forward a little bit. We're going to reverse it back into that three-legged dog. So what I want you to do is lift first into cheetah. So bend that right knee. Knees at your nose. And then you're going to shoot that right leg back up. Find that three-legged dog. Exhale, place it down. Take a child's pose. You appreciate how creative that was. Or how hard it was. One more breath here, my friends, and we're going to do it again on the other side. Excited? Inhale, tabletop. Lift the toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, starting off mountain climbers. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. So you're bringing the knee forward and in, arch your spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, more of a plank position. Optional arm balance here. You could bend at the elbows and send the legs into the sky. Inhale, three-legged dog. No takers. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah, hold. This is where we set up that forehead to knee. So flex the toes in and then place the foot down in the middle of the mat. Walk your hands back until your forehead is almost to your knee. So your left foot is forward, right foot is back. Yep. So not quite so far back with your right leg mark. Foot is down, yeah. All right, friends. So bring your palms together. Inhale, gently roll up to the top. Quarter turn to the right. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Feet heel toe out wider. Sides of the feet line up with the wrists. So the key to this posture is leaning forward and pressing through your big toe. So inhale, stretch up. Exhale, start to fold. I did not let the hips go too far behind you, Jonathan. Hands can tuck under the feet. Yeah, keep shifting forward with him. Hands can be below your shoulders, or they can slide out in front of you in a wide-legged down dog. It's not that your heels come off the ground, but they should almost feel weightless if you're in the right position. This is why it makes it easy for you to tuck your hands underneath, doing it properly. The more forward you rock, the more space there is. Straighten back the legs and lift it to the ceiling. And then release, catch it in your core. Inhale, come up, find 5-point posture. Still spreading our fingers wide, opening your heart space. Make sure the sides of the feet and the wrists line up if you didn't already do that. Pivot only on your left foot to the front of the room. Exhale, find warrior two. Warrior two, your head is stacked over your tailbone. Arms are spreading wide front to back. Move your tailbone underneath of you and sit your hips down. Inhale, flip your palms. Exhale, hook your elbow to the inside of your knee. Right arm is stretching up to the sky. So it's okay that it takes time to get into this position, right? You don't have to get it perfectly in alignment the first moment that you do it. This is really about the exploration of self, right? And this is why we like the exploration of the seasons and really connecting to these celestial events so that we can explore the different seasons and variations that life has to offer and experience. All right, let's do dancing warrior. Inhale. Pass through warrior two. Right arm around the lower back. Left arm stretches up and over. Chest is slightly open to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your palms. Exhale, Bikram's triangle. Option bind. The bind could be the right arm wrapping around the lower back, reaching for the inside of your hips. Could be wrapping underneath of the leg and clasping behind you. The goal here is to be completely present for what's going on in your body, in your experience, in all places at all times. Right, going back to the sun doesn't move, we just revolve around it, and the earth is experiencing all seasons all the time. Under your binds. Inhale, dancing warrior. Pass through warrior two to get there. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, 5-point posture. Face the right side of the room. Heel toe your feet back together a bit. Arms come together overhead, thumbs cross. Lift all 10 toes, turn to the left as a unit. Face the front of the room again. All right, friends. Hips are square, shoulders and ears are square. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. Tuck your tummy, round and roll down as you bring your fingertips back to the floor, forehead to your knee. Let's say that again. The earth as a whole, in totem, in relation to the sun, is experiencing all seasons all the time over the entire itself. Think about how you right now are experiencing all the different seasons all at once based on where your body is positioned in relation to parts, mind, and spirit. All right, friends, gently start to walk your hands forward. You're going to make it a cheetah. So you're going to bring that knee to nose, bend the knee. And then that right leg is going to shoot up to the sky, find the three-legged dog. Right, excuse me, left leg. I'm so sorry. Left leg. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Place that foot down, and then you can take a child's pose. And I'll walk around to you each and give me a lick across the leg for thing. That's in like rubber bands or something.
Sorry, that's first mistake this month. You're right.
Walk by me again as a breeze, please.
99.
It's a bit warm over here, virtual friends. Actually, today on Zoom, we actually span the whole US. We have the Midwest, and then we have the East Coast and the West Coast. All right, friends, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rock forward on your toes, bend the knees, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop the belly, circle the arms around, bring the palms together. Draw them to your heart center, taking what you like and leaving the rest. Hands to the side and down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can grab water or just take a moment to collect yourself. tell you that I'm like right next to you, right on top of you. I'll move away if I. All right, my friends, who's ready for some standing balance? Good. All right, today we are going to do eagle into forehead to knee into Tulidandasana. So the general flow of it will look like
The gym.
I use the wall. I use the wall to hold me up. Don't judge me. I use the wall.
You're a witness.
There are, I know, and it's on video forever that I use the wall to hold me up. I'm not ashamed. Use all the resources around.
Jimmy, get over here.
All right, my friends. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm swings under left. Cross at the elbows, twist at the wrist. Exhale, sit down low. Right leg crosses over the left. This is a very centering, balancing posture. You have to really wrap around your center. I want you to think about the equanimity here, right? We are blending our hemispheres of brain as well as the various energy channels in the body. So inhale and wrap the legs, right leg floats. As your arms unwind, interlace your fingertips, grab your shin, or reach down and grab just below your toes on the ball of your foot. If you're holding your foot, you can kick out. So you want to stretch out over your legs. It's totally okay just to hold your shins and stay right here. Now, draw that right leg back in, lengthen it and send it behind you. Find a pistol grip and then body down, leg up. Tulidandasana, balancing staff. You need to tap the foot down to get into that position. That's cool. If it really is challenging for you, that's a good thing, right? Challenge is what helps us change in the direction that we're going. And then inhale, feet together, arms are up. Exhale, arms are down. So the first set, I'm not going to make you do it all at once. Second time, it will be a break. This is your break. I'm assuming since everybody here made a face, that you guys all made faces about it too. All right, my friends. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left arm under right. Cross at the elbows, twist at the wrist. Sit on down. Left leg wraps over and around. If you find tightness in your arms or shoulders, giving yourself a hug and wrapping your arms like this can be very helpful, friends. Now, straighten the legs. Left leg floats. As your arms unwind, interlace the fingertips, grab your shin or grab foot. You can kick out if and when you're ready. Hook higher on the foot down. Also, I used to think that you had to have the fingers all the way interlaced to the bottom, but if you a little bit more shoulder length. Now, bend the left knee, draw it in, shoot that leg back, pistol grip overhead, move directly into Tulidandasana. So a transition could potentially be here, toes down, body down, leg up. And then change, step back, arms come down. Good. Settle back down. We're going to follow our breath and we're going to do it nonstop. Both sides this time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm. Next exhale, sit down low. Right leg crosses over left, wrap it high and tight. Snaking the legs together, twisting them tight. Shoulders sit back, chest up, sit down. Now come up, float the right leg, unwrap your arms, interlace, grab your shin or grab your toe. Kicking out when you're ready, if you're ready. If you have trouble grabbing your shin, you can grab underneath your thigh. Bend the right knee, draw it back in. Shoot the right leg back, pistol grip, and then lower the torso. Lift the leg, or lift the leg, draw the torso down. And then change, step back, arms stay overhead, separate the pistol grip. Exhale, left arm. Sit on down. Flip the left leg over the right. Shoulders back, hips down. Considering to sit the shoulders back and then tightening the legs down. And inhale, come up. Left leg floats, reach down and grab your shin or grab your toes. Kicking out when you're ready, if you're ready. Look up higher on your foot. A little bit, have more. That's good. And then bend the knee, draw the leg in, shoot it back. Arms come up overhead, pistol grip, body down, leg up. Reach the pointer fingers to the front, big toes stretch to the back. Long body, long spine, reach, reach, reach. 3, 2. Change, step back, arms come down. Take a moment, maybe say a prayer. Only thing left to do is standing bow pulling, one on each side, and then we'll go to the floor. I'll come back up. I guess I'll see at 3:30 if anybody exits the room or not. All right, my friends. We'll do it RHY style. So inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm comes down, palm faces away. Bend the right knee. Make sure the hand is closer to the body. Grab the inside of the ankle. All right, friends. Flip your left palm so it faces the front of the mat or the room. I want you to stretch up through the left side rib cage until you try to touch the ceiling or trying to touch the ceiling. Now point your right toes to the ceiling and start to kick straight up. Keep kicking until the leg hits a stopping point. Maybe it is tension. It should never be pain. Right? This should not be painful. Keep kicking, keep reaching. 3, 2, and 1. Arms down, legs down. So if one needed a wall, those are on Zoom, it would look something like this, just so you know for future reference. You would just have one hand up on the wall. All right, my friends. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand comes down, make sure the palm is facing away. Bend the left knee, grab the ankle. Knees close together, flip your right palm to face the front. Now reach from the right side of your body. Try to make the right side as long as it's ever been in your entire life. Put your left toes to the ceiling. On your inhale, kick straight up with the left leg. Keep kicking. Relax your shoulders, kick more. Relax your shoulders, kick more. Three, 2, and 1. If you need water, now would be the time to grab it. If you need to put a towel down on your mat so that you're not laying straight on the mat, please do so. We're not sitting down yet. Oh. Nice try though. All right, friends. We'll flow down to the floor and get some back strengthening. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Pause here. Exhale, step or jump, find plank. I want this to be the slowest chaturanga that you've ever done. So inhale, pitch forward, and then take like 20 counts to get to the floor. Bend your elbows, try not to bunch up in your shoulders. Back of the arms, use your core to steady you. Lower all the way down. Keep your hands where they're at. Untouch your toes. Feet are about hip width apart. Excuse me, feet are together. We're going to do baby cobra. I'm sorry. Feet are together. My apologies. So you're going to stretch in two directions at once, head and feet. So stay down. So exhale deeply. Inhale, squeeze your spine and float up off the mat. Stretch your toes behind you. Stretch your head towards the ceiling. So Denise, bring your hands back a little bit so they're more underneath of your shoulders. There you go. So you're not pushing up. It's giving you the leverage to lift up. Good job. And then lower. Left ear to the mat, eyes face right, arms stretch back, palms face up. Arms can be beside you and just rest. If you have big headphones on, be careful. All right, friends, chin on your mat, arms spread wide, tap the floor, send some love. I've been waiting to hear this sound forever. Ah! It sounds amazing when there's a room full of people. All right, friends, you're going to stretch in four directions at once, balance on your hip bones and float up off the floor. Exhale deeply, inhale, rise. Squeeze and lift up, eyes look towards the ceiling, full lungs, sips of air, stretch back through your feet, stretch side to side with your arms. You're floating and lifting up. Think about Dirty Dancing when he lifts her up into the air. Lift, look up, full lungs. 3, 2, and then lower back down. This time right ear to the mat, eyes face left. Prone Shavasana. I've had a beard in a while and it's dripping. Thanks. All right, friends, let's change it up a little bit. Feet together. Clasp your hands over your lower back. Chin is on the mat. So there's two ways to play. We're going to start with the feet on the ground, and then you can lift the legs later if you want. So feet together. Exhale deeply. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Float the torso up. If you press the tops of feet into the floor, you'll get more leverage to float up higher off the floor. Eyes gaze up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open your heart. Look towards the heavens, towards the sky. Now, if you want to lift the legs or you have the ability to, you can. Make sure that you stay on your hip bones when you do. Eyes are still up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, gently relax back down. This time, stack your arms in front of you, fingertips to elbows, forehead on top. Come back to your breath. Pay attention to what's going on with your breath. Notice that laying on your stomach impedes the movement of your diaphragm, but it doesn't change your ability to breathe. Just your experience of the breathing that changes, right? I'll say that again. It doesn't change your ability to breathe. It changes your experience of the breath. Kind of like seasons change your experience of life based on your relation to other things around you, like in the solar system or other planets, right? Some people think it's a little bit too woo to think that planets influence you. But if the moon, in all its size, causes the water to move on the Earth, and you're mostly water, what do you think? A giant gaseous planet, no matter how far away it is, someplace that is affects you. All right, friends, 2 rounds of floor bow. Those of you who want to do half flow, this is the opportunity to do that. Right? So you can either bend both knees and grab both feet, or you can only grab one foot and kick it up at a time. So set up floor bow. Tuck your left toes, Mona. Exhale deeply. Inhale, kick. Kick so the legs lift first. So you don't want the torso to come up first to go straight to your hip bones. You want to be balanced on your belly button. So kick so that the legs go up first, then kick again so that the heart opens and the chest lift, eyes gaze up. Try to smooth out your breathing. Equanimity, friends. You may start to fatigue, and that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower back down, stack your arms, forehead on top. Been on a long bike ride or run today. Might be things tiring. I know you so well. So my friends, there's things that can be gleaned from each moment that you interact with the posture. What will you do differently this time based on what you gleaned or learned from the last one? Maybe you went too far too fast. Maybe you didn't kick high enough. Maybe you weren't balanced on your belly button. Whatever knowledge you obtained, try to implement change with it before. All right, second set, whether you're doing half or full, well, you have both feet. Half, you only have one foot. Exhale deeply. Inhale, kick. Every kick lifts either the legs higher or the chest higher. Eyes gaze up, looking where you want to go. Full lungs, easy breathing, while continuous effort to kick up into it. Jonathan, rock forward a little bit, kick your legs up higher. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. That was really good, Rebecca. Stack your arms, forehead on top. Notice your breath again. Notice your relationship to the breath and your experience of the breath now that you affects the experience of those on the planet, kind of like the experience of your breath, right? Life still goes on, but the experience is different based on the relationship. Take it to a child's pose, push up, push back. Knees can be separated or they can be together. Spine is nice and long. Take a moment, notice your relationship or your experience of your breath now that you're not laying on your stomach. All right. Inhale, tabletop, exhale, down dog. So we're going to do camel, but I really messed somebody up in the last class because I gave them a suggestion and they took it apart. Not like a when you hypnotize somebody, that kind of suggestion. I mean, come to stand on your knees, put 2 fists in between your knees, make sure your knees are touching your pinkies. Nice and tall. Bring your palms around to the base of your spine. I first said I don't consider this a challenging or an intense posture. I said the first time I did it, I got dizzy and almost threw up. Good luck, everybody. All right, try to touch your elbows together, let your chest open. Start with your gaze at the base of the wall in front of you, whatever that is. And then as you look up the wall, notice how your hips start to go forward. As your hips go forward, stretch from the front side, from your belly button up and over. Look back further on the ceiling. Hands could come down one at a time to the heels. Make sure you protect your spine the whole time. When you grab your heels, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. You don't have to grab your heels. You just put your hands right here on the pelvis. You guys can stay here as long as you like and need. You can exit when you are ready. Make sure you protect your spine when you do it, and then take it to Shavasana. Ride the wave. Let yourself feel crazy for a minute or two. That's what I'm thinking. All right, friends, as you move into Shavasana, really let go of the tension in your body. Starting at your nose, let the ripples of relaxation move down your body into the parts that are in contact with the body, or with the floor, excuse me. All right, let us move into bridge. Draw the feet in close to the glutes, palms face down. You're gonna press through your heels. You're gonna exhale deeply, inhale, lift, press up off the floor. Hips go to the ceiling, shoulders roll down your back. Now gently lower down, rock the knees side to side. So I saw some of you moving towards further advancements in the posture that you can take. You're welcome to do so. It could be a wheel. It could be clasping your hands underneath of you. It could be moving towards shoulder stand. If you know what these things are, you can do them. If you don't know what they are, tread lightly. All right, my friends. Set up your bridge. Exhale deeply. Inhale up. Again, choose what works for you. Maybe you're taking it a little bit more advanced. And then gently, gently bring it back down. Rock the knee side to side. So that was, again, just a preemptive of practice. This next one, go for what you want to get. Exhale deeply, set up your bridge, inhale, up. Maybe it's bridge, maybe it's wheel, maybe it's shoulder stand, or even plow. And then gently, gently bring it back. Make sure wipe the knees. And find a Shavasana. All right, my friends, draw your right knee to your right shoulder, grab your shin, turn your knee slightly out, and then pull it towards your armpit. Really hug that knee in, hug that leg in nice and tight. And then release. So the left leg in, grab your shin, pull it at an angle to the outside of your rib cage into your shoulder. Hug it in nice and tight. And release. So listen carefully, set up bridge again, but don't move. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee or just above your right knee. Push that knee away. And then I want you to bring both legs into your chest as they are. Slide your fingers through and clasp them over your shin. Hug everything in tight. Try to relax everything down to the mat. Hug those legs into your chest. Now, keep the figure four, release the right foot to the ground, arms drop into a T. Knees slowly drop to the left, head goes to the right. You may need to adjust that foot up a little bit higher on the knee just so you get more pull.
Yes.
We're slowing down and we're really settling in. You can gently let that left foot slide off. And lift away from the knees again. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, stopping in. Great. Couldn't think of the word. Stopping in bridge and then crossing that right ankle just above the left knee. Bring both sets of legs into your chest. Reach in between your legs with your right hand. Left hand comes around, grab your shin, hug everything to your chest. The more that right knee goes away, the more stretch you're going to get. You guys do very virtual class. And then release that foot down, arms drop into a T, knees drop right, head turns left. Gently let that right leg slide off and then rock the knees side to side. Now gently draw both knees to your chest. Grab your arms over top. Try to grab for your elbows. If you can't get your elbows, grab your forearms. If you can't get your forearms, grab your wrists. If you can't get your wrists, grab C-clamp with your hands. Then relax all of your shoulders to the floor. Neck is long, chin is tucked. From here, move to happy baby. Feet lift up towards the ceiling. Hands either grab the ankles, the arch, the sides of the feet, or the big toes. You can rock side to side if that makes sense or feels good. Now you can kick one leg out at a time or both. At the same time, it's a wide angle. Wide angle might look different person to person to person, that's okay. Now, bend the knees, draw the soles of the feet together, draw your heels to your glutes, knees open wide. Spine relaxes to the floor. Chin, again, is tucked so the neck is flat. So, from here, release the pinky toe sides of the feet to the floor, soles of the feet stay together, knees open wide. One hand can be on your heart and one on your tongue, depending on what feels good for you for meditation. If you are in need of more twists, you can do so. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you here for as long as you like, ending in Shavasana. I'm going to step out and get face towels for those who are live and in person. So just lay here and breathe and follow the breath. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the rise and fall of your long as that continue to breathe. Breathing in. As we move into this meditative state, recognize that all seasons, all, everywhere are happening in the entirety of the earth. Therefore, meditation is happening somewhere, someplace on you in relation to all that you are living and experiencing. So, my friends, as you absorb this knowledge and think about that, remember that here there is a place for you to realize all your hopes, dreams, desires, and manifestations, if only you take the time to connect with it. With that in mind, I send you into meditation. Discover those dreams, manifest them. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for your presence, your energy, and inspiration today, my friends. Remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, there you are. So carry with you joy, peace, serenity, and love. Share it with yourself, share it with the world. And if for some reason you should forget who you are and where you come from, get back on your mat and rediscover that. One breath, one movement, one moment at a time. And if for some reason you should forget who you are, where you come from, there's people around you. There is whole life experiences to remind you. So be mindful to connect with that which brings joy, love, and that which holds space for you to be all that you can be. Thank you. Those of you who are a part of the Sun Salutations Challenge, thank you. There's still time to sign up. This was part of that challenge. If you are interested, you can still sign up today. My friends, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you again on your mats very soon. Namaste.